What's up guys, in this video I'm comparing the budget Motorola One 5G Ace with the Google Pixel 6 Pro. Two phones at the opposite ends of the price spectrum, but they do offer a great value in their respective price points. So the One 5G Ace could be had for $300 brand new unlocked from Motorola, but more than likely you can get it for less than $50 on prepaid Metro by T-Mobile. Pixel 6 Pro comes in at $900, which is typically less than a $1,000 1100 super flagship phone, so actually it's not too bad for what you're getting. And also if you get it on visible prepaid here in the US, they'll knock off another $200 by giving you a gift card. So the overall bigger device is actually the One 5G Ace, and it's also more well, they're fairly the same in weight. 7.48 ounces for the Motorola versus 7.41 ounces on the Pixel 6 Pro. Build quality, all plastic on the Motorola. Pixel 6 Pro definitely got good build quality, glass front, glass back, aluminum frame. The Pixel 6 Pro has the eSIM built in, very handy feature. You can have two phone numbers and activate service without a physical SIM card. The Motorola One 5G Ace doesn't have the eSIM, but it does have water repellent coating, but it is not dust and water resistant like the Pixel 6 Pro, which gives you IP68 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. For the actual display of these devices, you're getting a IPS LCD display on the Motorola at 60 Hz refresh rate. Pixel 6 Pro has a very nice AMOLED display at 120 Hz refresh rate. And they both have similar size screens, 6.7 inches, so these are huge display phones. One 5G Ace has less screen to body ratio though, at around 85.7% screen to body ratio versus the 88.8 screen to body ratio on the Pixel 6 Pro. So more overall screen real estate on the Pixel 6 Pro. Resolution is 1080p on the Motorola. You got 1440 resolution on the Pixel 6 Pro, so QHD. And you're going to get similar, well, not similar, but you're gonna get 400 density PPI on the Motorola and around 500 on the Pixel 6 Pro. And the Pixel also has always on display, which the Motorola One does not have. Next, we have the software. Both of these have a similar software feel with stock Android. You're getting Android 10 on Motorola, Android 12 on the Pixel 6 Pro, but the Android 12 is going to be pure stock Android, straight from Google, and it'll get 3 years of software updates on day one on a yearly basis from Google. So very fast, and several years of updates on the Pixel 6 Pro. So 3 years of software updates and 5 years of security updates. Motorola One 5G Ace, you're not getting past Android 10, but the good thing is that they both have a stock feel, so they're not going to feel too different from each other. But Android 12 does have a different feel altogether. Chipset wise, you have an average Snapdragon 750G processor on the Motorola versus the new fast Google Tensor chip on Pixel 6 Pro. So it's Google's first in-the-house processor, and it's very fast, and that'll help it in the future. So it's a very powerful device. Motorola One can't compete with it, but it is just, it's not too bad on its own. Internal storage is actually the same on these. Most Motorola One 5G Aces come with 128 gigs of storage. Pixel 6 Pro also 128 gigs of storage, but Motorola does have a micro SD card slot. So one's for $50 and one's $900, and they're both getting the same amount of internal storage. For the camera system, you have 3 cameras on the Motorola One 5G Ace. Very long name. 48 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro. Pixel 6 Pro has also 3 cameras, 50 megapixel wide, 48 megapixel telephoto, 12 megapixel ultra wide. Both of these phones shoot in 4K video. The overall better camera is obviously the Pixel 6 Pro, but the Motorola One 5G Ace is respectable. Selfie cameras, Motorola One has a 16 megapixel shooter at 1080p video. Pixel 6 Pro is no contest. It's 11 megapixel ultra wide shooter, so something different, and also shoots in 4K. So definitely the Pixel 6 Pro has a great selfie camera. Motorola One 5G Ace has a headphone jack, while the Pixel Pro does not. Bluetooth 5.1 Motorola, 5.2 on the Pixel. Both got NFC, both got USB Type-C for charging. And unlocking, the both have fingerprint readers, but the One 5G Ace has a rear mounted one, while the Pixel 6 Pro has under the display fingerprint reader. And last but not least is the battery, and both of these have huge batteries, over 5,000 milliamps on both of these. Well, exactly 5,000 milliamps, and that will get you definitely all day battery life and then some. One 5G Ace has fast charging at 15 watts, while the Pixel 6 Pro has fast charging at 30 watts. That's 50% charge in 30 minutes, and it also has fast wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. Both of these phones are on the opposite ends of the cell phone spectrum. You got $50 on the One 5G Ace in the budget platform, $900 on the Pixel 6 Pro in the flagship department. But a lot of these phones have a lot of the same features on both ends of the spectrums, but obviously the Pixel 6 Pro does it better. Motorola One 5G Ace, it's a big screen phone just like the Pixel 6 Pro. It has a gigantic battery, and they both have stock version of Android, so not a lot of bloatware and a lot of stuff going on like on Samsung UI. But that's kind of where the similarities end. Well, they also do have 128 gigs of storage, so there's a lot of surprising things that the One 5G Ace offers. But overall, the better experience though is the Pixel 6 Pro if you're taking video and taking a lot of pictures. If you want raw performance, if you're a hardcore user, a power user, a lot of gaming, the Pixel 6 Pro will do it for you. If you need that eSIM capability, and you're gonna get 3 years of updates, so who knows what those 3 years will bring in future updates. But for $900, it's not too bad either, especially in the flagship market. So that's been my comparison of the One 5G Ace and the Pixel 6 Pro. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.